Hi Mark, lovely to meet you and spend a bit of time with yourself and your dad out on the golf course today. As promised, just said I'd send you a little bit of a recap across in regards to your impact alignments and what we discussed about the shot pattern you were getting whilst out on the course today. You can see they're a pretty good setup. There's a few things in there you might want to look at, maybe lowering the handle a little bit so the lower red line sits a little bit more towards your belt buckle. It's not a massive change, it would just help you a little bit with the path of the hands in the backswing and the way the wrist set. Having said that, takeaway is nice. Hands work up that red line, which is really good. You can see here with Charlie Wee. I've used Charlie Wee as an example, one because mechanically he's got a very good golf swing, and secondly because he hits a draw, which is a shot that you'd ideally want to hit on a consistent basis. First thing you see is his hands are worked in a little bit more. As he gets to the top, the arms and the shoulder plane match one another. What we see with yourself is a little bit more of a, if you will, a quote-unquote traditional way of swinging a golf club, where the arms work on a little bit more of an upright plane than the shoulders. So we just take that, that's your arm plane at the top, take that back, you can see that the pitch of your shoulders is flatter than the pitch of the arms at the top of the backswing. But having said that, you can make that work as long as you understand what you need to be looking for at impact. So we run Charlie Wee down now to his impact position. What we're going to see is the lower body working in both a linear and rotational manner, so there's not too much rotation. As he comes into impact, we've got a situation where the shoulders are relatively square and the hips are about 40 degrees open. The right foot is both banking in and lifting up, which again is a sign that the player is both sliding and turning. Remember what we talked about, there has to be a balance between linear movement, hip slide, and rotation, hip clearance. What we get with yourself is from the top we get too much rotation. That gets the arms working out more. You can see the left arm position midway down. Charlie Wee's has stayed in. The more rotation you have, the more the arms are pulled above plane. You can see this club now should be working on the lower red line. It's actually working on the upper red line. Shoulders now are very square at impact. Prior to impact, rather than slightly shut off. And then as we're coming into impact now, a big clearance of the body, so the shoulder line at that point is very open. Whereas with Charlie's we see a slightly squarer shoulder position at impact, so very open shoulders, squarer shoulders. So the difference between the shoulder line at impact is going to affect the path of the arms coming through the golf ball. What we're going to see with your swing is we're going to see the arms working quickly left. So by the time the hands get about level with the belt buckle, they're disappearing behind the body. And what we're going to see with Charlie is the arms staying out in front of him just a touch longer. We're also seeing no gap between the legs. Here we've got some daylight between the knees. Again, sign that the player has over-rotated. Right knee shooting out a little bit more, right heel popping up a little bit more. And if I just take you back to impact, in both instances the hips have rotated, but the shoulders are in a completely different position. So what I would say is balance out the amount of rotation you've got, allowing you to swing out of the golf ball a little bit longer and prevent that sort of spinny out shot that you get where you either pull it to the left or bleed it off to the right. Good luck with it. Feel free to get in touch if you have any questions. Nice speaking to you. Bye.